So with your left foot on the floor, I want you to pick up your right knee and reach down, either grab the shin, or if you can't reach that far, grab behind the thigh and just pull the knee up into your chest and sit up as tall as you can. You can flex that right foot if you want to. That just helps to protect the joints. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then don't drop it. Slowly release that right foot down. And then we'll do the other side. Keep the right foot on the floor. Bring the left knee up. Again, either holding behind the thigh or holding onto the shin. Draw it up in towards your chest as far as you can and sit up tall. No curvature to the spine here, or no rounding, I should say. The spine is naturally curved, so there is some curve to it, but you know what I mean. Keep the spine long. And breathe. Now again, don't drop it. Slowly lower it down. I'm going to extend my left leg forward. The foot is on the floor. I'm going to pick up my right leg, flex the right foot, and bring the ankle to the space just above the knee, okay? Now, you might just stay here. This might feel like this is as far as you want to go today. The idea is to allow that right knee to draw itself away from your body, thus opening up the hip. So go ahead and join me if you're not here already. Left foot is forward, right knee is bent. And if you want to take it further, if you feel like your hips can handle it, what you'll do is you'll bend the left knee, the one that's straight right now, and draw the foot back to stack underneath the knee. Now sit up tall when you get here, and you might start to feel something in the right glute. Maybe some screaming. Just ask it to calm down. Just ask it to calm down. Good. And your knee might be up a little bit higher than mine. That's okay. You're doing it fine. Just continue to try to allow the body to relax in the hip. Now, if you want to, keeping this right foot flexed, you can place your right hand on top of the knee. You're not pressing downwards. You're pressing away from you. So you're kind of guiding the knee away, tractioning the hip. Only do so as much as feels all right for you. Feel that hip. Your hips get so tight, so tight. Whatever stage you're in, however far you got today, it's fine. The hips don't like to be rushed, so we have to take a few more breaths, all right? Good. So carefully uncross the leg. Just feel sensation there. And before we do the other side, I'm going to ask you to pick up the right knee and just shake the foot from side to side a little bit, just to invite some looseness in the right hip. Good. And hopefully that feels a little bit better. Now we have to balance it out, or else one side is going to be more open than the other, and you'll just start walking in circles. So go ahead and extend the right leg down, foot flat on the floor. Pick up the left knee, flex the foot, and bring the ankle just above the knee, okay? And again, this might be as far as you go. Even if you went further on the first side, there might be reasons why you don't go as far on this side, okay? Or you might find the exact opposite to be true. You can go further now than before. The idea again is to have this left knee kind of pulling out of the hip a little bit. That can be some gentle pressure on the thigh here. If you feel like you want to take it further, you can bend the right knee to stack the ankle underneath the knee. Okay, and then sit up tall. You don't want to be rounding here. This doesn't do anything for your hips. You got to pull up the heart. Good. And again, your knee might be a bit high. That's okay. You can breathe here with that. Keep the foot flexed. And if you do feel like you want it to, you can gently press on the left knee, tractioning it out of the hips, pushing it down and forward versus just straight down. Keep the spine tall, keep breathing. You're probably definitely noticing a difference on the side than the first side. Just the same way that we are right-handed or left-handed, we are left-legged or right-legged. And because of that, one's hip usually tends to be tighter than the other. This is my tighter side, I'm noticing. But it's okay, I still love it. It's still a good hip. It still works most of the time. Good, let's stay for another breath or two. All right. When you feel complete on this side, go ahead and uncross. And we'll begin to shake that out a little bit. Good, and then place the foot on the floor. All right, so